Hey, what's up? Back again.
That first bass note hit me in the chest, and I was just like, there's no way that's 2/8.
MB Enclosures has his own YouTube channel, and this guy is an animal when it comes to designing boxes.
So I get asked this a lot. How are you able to maintain so much control that's needed to play that low with such a small driver? Because you know, if you set your amplifier at 40 hertz, we use the SMD device, which is what I use. Here's one right here. This is what I use to set my amplifier with. All right. But you're setting the 40 hertz MB, but you're metering at 30 hertz, 31 hertz. Insane numbers at 29 hertz with 6.5s now and 8s. So you're not getting nowhere near 2,500 watts. It's being delivered at that frequency, that low. And yet you're able to maintain so much pressure. Give us a secret, MB. Let me go show you the secret. This right here. This right here might be the single most important factor with the performance that I get from 6.5s and 8s. Is my overemphasis on power. Power being supplied, not using a lot of it. This is only one Digital Designs M2500 watt amp. Is my favorite amp to use. I love it. You look closer, you can see that red PC board up top attached to that heat sink. But this right here, see how short my ground is? And the reason why I picked this ground, because this is the bracket on my seat here is actually bolted to the frame of the truck. So this bolt goes, when you take that bolt out, it goes all the way through this bracket and through the frame of the vehicle. Now this is a Ram 3500. This is not an aluminum duty. So this is all steel. All steel. I have a very, very heavy truck. This short ground enables for the total maximum current that's been supplied from up front for my dual battery system to fully supply this alternator. Now, this amp. This amp comes with one set of grounds and one power and one ground, one aux. I bought these reducers, or adapters, to take 2 runs and put it into 1 run. So I actually have 2 runs of 1 aux Stinger power wire, high thread count, going into the power. And then my ground has 2 grounds coming off very quickly, immediate ground. This is the secret. So that when I ask the amplifier to reproduce a frequency, say 33, 31, 32, and my current increases, well, not the current, my amperage increases because I'm drawing more power. It takes power in to take power out. That little tidbit right here, overemphasis on electrical, is how I'm able to enable these small drivers and this Draco to control themselves, because you're listening to the amplifier. The amplifier was controlling them. Enable them to, with the tuning of the enclosure, to be more impactful throughout the entire musicality or signal being given to it throughout the song. This little secret right here. So I'm always telling you that it takes power in to make power out. Let's get back to inside. Okay, so now you've seen one of the secrets. Besides having the performance of the driver, an optimum box knowledge that I have on how to utilize the port area in relation to the cone and the performance of the driver to enable it, particularly like say what's in there now, them 1506s. They only have 10 millimeter X max, and a 30 hertz or a 29 hertz wave is very long. How you able to make? How they able to stay in control? Well, I showed you that's one of the keys there. It takes power in to get power out. Another key asset. Not all amplifiers sound alike. Some of you in the comments gonna tell others MB is exactly right. Well, I switched from a amplifier that had no dampening listed to an amplifier with a dampening listed, or I'll switch from an amplifier at this dampening factor to an amplifier that had a high dampening factor, i.e. Digital Design 2500. And my bass got so much more impactful in the quality of sound. Why is that? Because even though power was cheap, not all amplifiers sound the same. And when you're listening to a system, particularly a system like mine, I only use high performance products. This ain't the budget channel. It's gonna cost what it costs. And if you're gonna cheap out on anything, don't cheap out. Please don't cheap out on the amplifier. Do not cheap out on the amplifier, because that's what you're listening to. And the quality of the amplifier, the quality of the components inside the amplifier can even make a subpar subwoofer in an optimum box, a EMB enclosure, sound bigger, better, and louder than what, say, the cone size is. Share that with you. Peace, y'all be blessed.